Let's talk about this scene from tempo. Ignoring, if you will, the fact that the bullet that pierced her managed to put a hole in her laptop but not her jacket, and the fact that these dudes have endless supplies of ammo, and their guns swing back like kids playing cops and robbers, what I want to talk about is the sound design. I'm not showing it to you because it's necessarily revolutionary in any way, but because I think there's valuable stuff to be gleaned from the process and trial and error that got me to what you hear in the final film. Now first, here's the scene with only the audio we recorded on set.
In New Mexico and Hawaii.
You hate the beach.
The desert's pretty, though. And I don't hate the beach. Am I shocked?
Stay here.
On every short, I usually take a day or two just to do a sound design pass. I go through the timeline and add sound effects and environmental ambience wherever I see a need. I'll pull sounds from any sound effects libraries I own, or I'll grab my Zoom recorder and sometimes even my iPhone and go record my own small sounds like footsteps or object hits. Now here's my initial sound design pass for this scene, isolated. Now, here's a sound I added late in the process. It's an alarm I found in one of my sound effects libraries. But it got annoying if it ran under the whole scene, so I added a drop in pitch at one point to make it sound like it had been shut off by the bad guys. This also accidentally created a really cool additional beat. Having the alarm drop out suddenly makes our characters feel on their own, with no help coming. This whole time, I had planned on having my brother Ben, who scored the film, compose something for this scene, but we both agreed that adding music to this first half of the scene actually hurt the emotional beats we had created with the sound design. And the music was actually making you feel safer, like it was reminding you, remember, this is just a movie. The right moment for music to come in, we both felt, was this moment. But the first half of the scene still needed something. With music it was too much, without it wasn't enough, so I decided to try something in between. Diegetic music. One of our characters were listening to music while they worked, so I added this classical track and made it sound like it was playing off some lab speakers, and this felt nice. But then something even more amazing happened. The music started scoring the scene. So I leaned into it. I kept it on the lab speakers, but I edited the track to allow the music to swell up toward Harp's big heroic moment. And here's the final scene.
This one place has facilities in New Mexico and Hawaii.
You hate the beach.
The desert's pretty, though. And I don't hate the beach.
Stay here.
Now, one last thing I want to show you is actually this animated video I made with my son Elliot several years back. He drew all the pictures and I recorded him telling me the story and singing the theme song. My brother Ben turned his song into an epic blockbuster track, and I brought the drawings into After Effects and animated them into what you see here.
Super Lion has always drawn his head. His name is Yellow and Orange.
I'd like to show you the video, but with the sound effects isolated so you can see how sound design can be used not just for scene action, but also for flourish and movement. This is the kind of sound design you'll hear in a movie trailer or in an Edgar Wright film. Stuff that makes small moments huge moments and tiny movements into massive swings.